Hey YouTube family, welcome to another episode of the Weekend Van Driller. Hopefully everybody's having a blessed day. I know I am, even though it's cold as all get out here. Now, this weekend, I'm going to travel in a different vehicle. I'm not going to travel in my moving van this weekend. This weekend, I'm going to travel in a black 2010 Chevy Cobalt that my dad has allowed me to borrow. Because this weekend is going to get down into the 20s, and I currently do not own a solar setup, nor do I own a Mr. Buddy heater. So with a smaller vehicle, the vehicle should be able to stay warm longer and get warm faster than something like my van, which is obviously a much bigger vehicle. Because this car, if I get a little cold, I can start it up and the inside will warm up within a couple of minutes. My van, if I start it up, it takes a good, I would say, 5 to 10 minutes to warm up. So for that reason, I'm going to try this car and see how this car does. And plus, this car is a lot better on gas. So rather than spending a bunch of money on gas, I can spend the money instead on the content of my video, so you viewers can have a more enjoyable experience along with me. Now basically the setup in this car is nothing fancy, it's nothing special. I just have a few things that will, number one, save me money so I don't have to go out to eat a whole bunch, and number two, keep me comfortable at night so I can stay somewhat warm and not catch hypothermia. So let me take you out to the trunk and show you what I'm talking about. Right here is all my food. I got my sanitary hand wipes. I got some disinfectant. I got some hand lotion. In here I got all my food. You know, none of this food requires any amount of refrigeration. I got peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I got my hard-boiled eggs, which I'm going to eat in a minute here. I got water, some cereal, bananas. I got that sweet tooth, so I got my candy. I got some vegetables that have been pre-wrapped. I got some water. And down here I got some more food. I got some apples and oranges down here. I got my roll of paper towels, so when I get messy. And for hygiene, I got a no rinse body bath, along with no rinse shampoo. I can just go to any truck stop and damp up a washcloth or even a paper towel and clean myself up. And for when I go to bed, I got me a pair of sweatpants, because they're a lot more comfortable to sleep in than my jeans that I'm currently wearing. And I got me a shirt that's got a hoodie, because you lose 80% of your body temperature through your head. So along with my little hat, I'm going to also wear this shirt and use the hoodie. And in this bag I got me some extra clothes. I got my CDs because I love my hip hop. And I got me a super heavy coat that's 100% polyester, and it's pretty dang on thick. Because if you wear cotton and then you sweat, the cotton's gonna get wet, and then you're not gonna be comfortable anymore. So with this coat, it's 100% polyester. And with polyester, you will not sweat as much as you would with cotton. So I got my 100% polyester coat. And for a little privacy, I got this to go over my windshield. It's just a windshield guard, nothing special, nothing fancy. And since it's going to be so cold with all my clothes, I'm going to also store my camping equipment just so it doesn't freeze and get damaged. Now here's my dad's Cobalt that he's letting me drive. Nothing fancy, just a typical Chevy Cobalt. And I even bought me a towel, you know, because just in case I might have a spare moment, I'm gonna go to the gym and work out. So I got me a towel so I can utilize their shower. And also, typically, whenever I have to sleep in my vehicle, which I've had to do this before, like I used to live over 10 hours away from my parents, so I would have to stop halfway and get a cat nap in before I can continue on my trip. So, you know, a lot of times when I sleep in my car, I will typically go to a Love's Travel stop of some sort. That way, if I need to use the bathroom, I can go in and use the bathroom. If I want to clean myself up, like I was talking about with the non-rinse shampoo and soap, I can go into one of the bathroom stalls and take care of that. If I get hungry and need something to eat, which in this case I got my own stuff, but if I didn't, I can go in and get something to eat. Or if I need to go in and charge my phone, or in this case my phone as well as my camera, I can go in and utilize an outlet to charge that up. And also I go there for safety reasons too, because I don't want to be in the middle of nowhere. That would be no good, especially, you know, people who look like me. So I like to go somewhere that's got a little bit of lighting, you know, somewhere that's somewhat, you know, that's got a little bit of traffic, you know, not somewhere totally isolated in the dark off in the woods and all that kind of stuff. So I will make another video giving you all an update of how things go with the car. And as far as what I'm going to do once I get to Dayton, Ohio, because that's where I'm headed, you're going to have to stay tuned for one of my upcoming videos. So everybody have a wonderful rest of the day, and thanks for tuning in to another episode of Freaking Van Driller. God bless.